Bishop, one of the things that you preach about is forgiveness, and especially forgiving those who were pro-apartheid, people who were for segregation between blacks and whites in South Africa during apartheid. You preach about forgiveness, and that is a common doctrine in the Christian faith, going all the way back to Jesus Christ when he says, if you forgive others for the sins that they have committed against you, likewise your heavenly Father will forgive you for the sins that you commit against them. But if you refuse to forgive people for the sins that they commit against you, then your Father in heaven will likewise refuse to forgive you. So I wanted to ask you, Bishop, what do you do when you forgive someone? Well, basically you're saying you are abandoning your right to revenge, to payback. You're basically saying, however you have wronged me, if you have abused me, or you have ridiculed me, whatever it is you have done to have wronged me, I want to let go of that. I don't want to nurse a grudge. I don't want to resent you. I want to let go of that. So kind of like letting go of the pain, letting go of the feelings of resentment, letting go of the pain. The thing is, I don't know that if you yourself, if you are able to let go of the pain, because sometimes the pain can last for a while, but the will of it, where your will is that you are saying to the person who has sinned against you, I am not going to let you returnize me and hold me to that grudge. That is what I'm saying. I want to let go of that. I forgive you. I do not want to hurt you back. If that makes any sense. Do I have to do anything, the person being forgiven? For your own sake, the only way you can appropriate forgiveness is by confessing. And that opens you. It opens me. It opens you to be able to receive it. You see, it's like that window right there. That window? Yes. It's like opening a window. You see, forgiveness can be likened to the sunshine and the fresh air that is out there. You see, you have the window and the shades, they're all closed. They cannot come in. But it's still out there. The fresh air and the sunlight, it's still out there. It's still out there. But what I need to do is I need to, just like with the window and with the shades, I need to open myself by saying, you know what? I've done something wrong and I acknowledge that and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Right. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You've got it. Yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense. But unfortunately, we live in a world where a lot of people just don't understand the doctrine of forgiveness. People just don't understand that. They don't understand about, you do something wrong, you're supposed to confess what you've done, and the person you've done wrong to is supposed to forgive you and just let it go. Unfortunately, that is the sad, sad world that we live in nowadays, Bishop. I know. We may not always live up to that standard, but it is the standard and we've got to do that. You see, Jesus taught us to forgive people. Even when he was on the cross, he even prayed for those who crucified him. He said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. So, if Jesus can do that, then we need to forgive those who, quote-unquote, crucify us. Yes. That is the ideal, and we may not always reach it, but that is the standard. Forgive. You must learn to forgive.